So, do you consider yourself a feminist?
No,
Why not?
I never really think of myself as anything of the sort. I don't really pay attention too much to that.
Do you know what a feminist is?
Not 100%. No.
So, why don't you consider yourself a feminist?
Um, Mostly because I'm a male. I don't know. I think it's just in the nature of the words. It's not really.
Oh, so it's the
Factual.
word. It's the word that
Yeah.
it's like not the ideas behind the word.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Thank you.
Like on my worst day, or am I not thirsty?
So, do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yeah, but yeah, I do actually.
Why'd you hesitate?
Because I think that because I definitely think that I know that women's rights aren't as equal as men's rights, and I definitely believe that they should be equal. But I feel like I don't work as hard as others to complete that goal and like make that known by others. So in a way, I kind of feel like I'm fake, you know. Like in my own brain,
So, you think that like the word feminism also implies like taking action?
yeah, and I feel like I am not that credible in that. Like, I wish I could say that I was a feminist, like, with, like, no hesitation. It's not that, like, I don't think it's cool or anything. I don't know. I don't have that much credibility.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
No.
Why not?
Because personally, I think it's just a group I really don't believe in. I got other problems to deal with, like being a Jew. That's kind of a big thing I'm part of. And so I am focusing on that aspect of my life.
What is the definition of a feminist? Do you know?
I think it's like equality for all. But
So then why don't you want women to be equal?
I mean, it's not that. It's that I just am dealing with a lot of stuff right now.
So is it like the
And
name
I'm not-
that you don't like, not the movement
There
behind
seems
it?
to be a negative stigma with the term feminist, and I don't really want to identify with that. I'd rather stay in the middle of the ground and not really.
So if there was
deal
like
with-
another term for like the movement for equality, would you then maybe identify with that?
Well, frankly, I just have a problem with the term feminist because it really.
Not the movement behind it.
I mean, I understand the movement, like they're trying to get equality for all, but feminist represents like it kind of automatically isolates half of the population through the term feminine, you know? And maybe if they found a different term that really represented their mission statement as equality for all, like a third party answer, then that would change my perspective. But they're starting off isolating half the group. That's just on a strictly third party perspective.
Okay. So do you consider yourself a feminist?
No.
Why not?
I think you know.
Could you explain, please?
Just I don't agree with feminism because I don't think it stands for the equality of men and women anymore.
What does it stand for?
It's just gotten out of hand with third wave feminism. I feel like they're not really aiming for anything, and I feel like most feminists don't know what they're trying to achieve.
So,
And personally, I feel like men and women have equal rights. And
okay.
I know we disagree.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
And 9 times out of 10, I know you're trying to. I'm trying to be.
Would you consider yourself a feminist?
Yeah, I guess.
Why?
Because I support women's rights and I think they should be equal. to
So
men.
out in public, would you openly like declare yourself a feminist?
Yes.
Do you think there's a stigma around the name, especially like considering that you're a male that's a feminist?
I think that it's kind of misinterpreted and everybody thinks that if you're a feminist, you're going to go out and protest for it and you're going to be kind of radical, but I think a lot of people aren't like radical feminists.